Hey guys, Carrie with Blue Honey Handcrafted Soap here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about making soap with the heat thermal transfer method. I tried to make a video about a month ago, but my phone shut off in the middle of it and we only got about half of it. Today we're going to use brambleberries, tobacco, and bay leaf, and we're going to use natural colorants to color with. I add the hot lye water to the soft oils, and the lye water melts the oils, and that's how we make our soap. So now let's get started. Now we are adding our lye to the oils, and it is hot lye. I just mixed it up right before starting the video. It's a very easy method. I actually like this method because you can get some soap done pretty quick, because you can usually unmold in about 6 to 8 hours because you reach gel quickly because you're soaping hot. In this method, we're only going to stick blend until we reach trace. We're not going to wait for it to volcano and all that, because this is ultimately cold process, just done differently. This is not my method. This is a method that I started doing a couple years ago because I heard somebody else talking about it. So I'm in no way claiming this to be my method. As you can see, everything is melting quite nicely. I always melt my shea butter first too, because that's a little bit of a harder butter, so I'm a little more comfortable at least melting my shea. But everything else that already starts out as a solid butter or oil stays that way. And I always try to use a pretty good bowl doing this, because the side of your bowl is going to get hot, so and make sure it's a good bowl too. I've not melted one yet, but you never know. Use something cheap, you're liable to. Today we're going to use aloe vera juice, adding it at trace. Normally I use hemp milk or coconut milk, but I thought, what the heck, let's try something a little different. It actually made it a little lighter of a batter, and it actually looks a little creamier. Now we're going to add our fragrance oil. I do take my fragrance oil and whatever fluid I'm adding at trace, and I put them in a warm water bath. That way when I add it, I'm adding warm, closely hot fluids to a hot batter. That way we don't risk having any rising or separation or anything from temperature differences. We're going to go ahead and separate our batter now. And it's going to start thickening up. You'll see it a little better in a minute or so. We're going to start with the Australian yellow clay first, lightest. Normally I go lightest to darkest, but in this one we're also going to use Australian red reef clay and walnut shell powder. I'm going to go ahead and do the red reef clay first because I don't want the walnut shell powder in the red reef clay batter. So I'd rather have a little bit of red in the walnut whole power batter, if that makes sense. Now we're adding the red reef clay. This is actually a really nice clay. I didn't realize it got so dark and such a nice red. I figured it'd be kind of like Moroccan, where it would be more of a brown, but this is a really nice, almost burgundy. And now we're adding the walnut shell powder. When it starts to thicken, I don't like to stick blend too much because, I don't want it to get thicker faster. Now we're going to use a tall skinny mold. This isn't going to be any kind of special swirl. This is just going to be pour it and go, pour it and go. My husband actually requested this one, so I'll keep a couple pieces out for him and I'll sell the rest. But you can see here with this pour that it's starting to thicken up a little bit. Now this is still cold processed soap, and even though you can unmold it a little quicker, doesn't necessarily mean that it's ready to use faster. It still needs adequate cure time, at least 4 weeks. I always go at least 4 weeks. Of course, saponification is reached within about the first 48 hours, but you know, the longer a soap cures, the better it's going to be. So I still highly recommend a normal cure time. See, it's really getting thick now. But that's okay. That's okay. I've actually had it get so thick that I could hardly get it out of the bowl because I used a floral scent, and florals have the tendency to seize up. Excuse the lighting. I don't have an overhead light in my little area. I have a desk lamp, so it's kind of just pointed at it. So here I'm blocking the light, and I'm trying to scrape the batter out with my left hand, and I'm right-handed, so it's just extremely awkward. And the last bit of the red reef clay. It never fails. You always make some sort of a little mess. Okay, now I'm going to get a gear tie, and I'm just going to do a little hanger swirl with a gear tie. Nothing uniformed or anything, just give a little whirl. I love the way those colors mix together. Do a little top texturing, and we've about got it. So remember, like I said, even though you can unmold this faster because you are achieving gel quickly, which means saponification is happening faster, does not mean that you can just pop this out of the mold and use it. I would still give it a normal cure time. Thank you guys, and I will post the cut picture here directly. Thank you.